playing game.
Yeah.
We live. Eagles victory. Philly
Hit a
Uncensored
button or
Sports
something.
Podcast. You can catch us on Spotify, Facebook, or YouTube. Um, all right. You know what? You know what? This y'all gonna hear a lot of a different conversation from me today because y'all know I've been known as the Carson Wentz apologist, the Carson Wentz backer, number one Carson Wentz fan club. But the day we won, I'm happy. Yeah, it was cool. We beat Dallas. Yeah, rah rah, clap clap. Everybody happy.
No, I'm not. But go ahead.
But Wentz now last week we
Well,
was
of course you're
arguing
not
whether
happy. You're a Cowboys fan, Tim. My
yeah.
fault. You go
Yes.
ahead.
Just put that out there.
Last week we was arguing about whether Wentz had an up and down game, and I think all three of us, three out of four of us thought he didn't. This week it was definitely up and down. I'm not even going to argue that he didn't play well at all. I was extremely disappointed on some of his throws, his decision making. I mean, but Wentz, that's where I'm at right now. I'm not. I'm happy, but I'm not happy. Honestly, if they'd have put Jalen Hurts in the game, I wouldn't even been mad.
But see, this the only thing. This is how, in my opinion, this is how Wentz has been all season, other than maybe 2 games. I mean, he got the same receiver. Remember, it was before everybody was saying, well, because he got these receivers. He don't got no receivers. It's the same receivers, and he had 2 decent games with them.
See, my feelings about that, and I hear you. I mean, that if that's
This
how
is
you feel,
Reaver's
that's how you
first
feel.
game back. Let's just put that out there.
My
Okay,
feeling,
yeah.
The same receiver.
my feeling about it was it was specific plays I think that we argued over that I personally felt wasn't really his fault. This game, some of them played that it was his fault. I can't say the receiver did this or the offensive line did this. Plays was there to be made and he wasn't making them, and then he went back to holding the ball, got sacked for the fumble John when he was trying to scramble out. Nobody is there to throw to. Throw it away. Then he threw another dumb interception. I mean, it was just it is becoming a little bit too much of a pattern at a certain point. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to defend it. I'm not going to be the dude try to defend it today. I'm just not.
You can't. And the sad thing is, we all happy with this win, but this is just not a good team. And it starts with the quarterback. The quarterback play is terrible. Better quarterback play. We should have been blowing these guys out in the first quarter.
So do y'all
Decision
think
making.
y'all think the win had anything to do with anything?
Can I get
On
my
that one
can I
pass.
get my intro? What I know all three of y'all got a chance to
I ain't
speak.
get an intro either.
No, I'm the only one who got an intro so far. That's the way it should be. But go ahead, Tim.
Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead. Hold on. Let me set this up for you. Here comes the Cowboys fan.
First of all, I'm a diehard Eagles fan, and just to give you the stats for the night, Carson Wentz, he was 15 to 27, averaged 4.6 yards a pass, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. His quarterback rating was 61.2. He had a terrible game. I know earlier Ephraim said it was an up and down game. An up and down game would mean that there was some ups in this game, and there was no ups.
It was. He had 2 touchdowns.
He stunk it up.
He had 2 touchdowns.
They played a terrible team. They were 31st against the rush. They were a terrible defense.
So hold on.
See, so hold on. Go ahead, Ethan. Go ahead. You address it because I was about
31st against the rush. Why couldn't we get our running going that like that?
I mean,
that's
that
the
with the
problem.
stats.
That's
with the
that's
stats.
the
They
team.
That's actually not true. The run was better. Our run.
You got to play who's in front of you.
When I came on last week,
team. They
I
still
said
had
that
a
Carson
couple
Wentz played bad, and I said, and we won the game. But I said, if he plays again the next week, we're gonna lose against good teams. And
He didn't play bad last. What is you talking about?
He played bad last week, and he played terrible this week.
No, he didn't play bad last week. Stop.
I'm ready to move on.
No,
of course you are. You had a Jalen Hurts. You had a Jalen Hurts jersey for the season, and the boy ain't even throwing a pass yet.
It's time.
He ain't throwing a pass yet. They don't even trust him to throw a pass on his gimmick plays.
Carson Wentz is not. Tell me how much better is Carson Wentz this year in his year 5 than he was in year 2? Do you see any difference of a player from year 2 to year 5? Just be honest.
Listen, I'm not.
No. That's an easy question to answer.
I'm not. No, it's not an easy question to answer.
Is he better?
One, it is
from year two. Is this a better Carson Wentz in year 5 than what we saw in year 2? That's
no, I don't think it is.
Yes or no?
No, I don't.
That's the point I'm making.
So what's the so then who's the better option? Are you saying tank the season? Are you saying tank the season?
No, I'm saying.
So you think Jalen Hurts is going to come in and give us a better chance to win?
I absolutely.
You out your rabbit mind. You out your mind.
Yeah,
you out
your mind.
You out your mind.
Go ahead.
I agree. You out your mind. But we won a game, so this is all you can do is build on this. I mean, you want to bench him and do all this stuff, but when it's time, Carson Wentz, we went down there and we scored. But it does get tiring seeing the bad plays and the miscues and the bad decision making, especially when you roll out the pocket and you force that in a double. That John Hightower, that pass to Rieger, in the end zone when he got the interception, was just a bad decision. You don't throw that football. It's double team, double coverage, and you try to force that ball into Rieger. You just don't throw that football.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, that's where I'm at. I mean, like I said, the reason why I said up and down, because I mean, every game you see these throws from Carson that impresses you. The one he threw to Fulgham that led to our first touchdown score. The one he threw to Fulgham on the dime up the sideline. Caught in that Fulgham got tackled at like the 2. I think that was on our second drive of the game. And then we end up getting in the pass, and I think to Rieger or Boston Scott, somebody got a short pass for a touchdown. Rieger, 3-yard touchdown. Then you saw, later on in the game, him throw a couple darts here and there. Like, you see passes that you like, yo, this dude got arm talent, but it ain't even his arm talent that's really winning or losing us the games. Really, it's the bad decisions. Like, some of the stuff is just bad. Like, even holding the ball when the fumble, the first drive we get the ball, when you rolled out, and like the announcer said, when they panned and showed the view from behind, it was nobody out there. It wasn't like you was waiting for somebody to get open. It was no reason for you to hold the ball. Just throw it away. Like, once you rolled out, just throw it away. It's just simple stuff like that to me that's just like, dog, it's starting to annoy me. I can't even lie. Like, as much as I defend him and as much as the receivers wasn't getting open before and the offensive line was breaking down, they wasn't on the same page, I was rolling with all this stuff. Y'all know this. But today, if they'd have put Jalen in, I wouldn't be mad. I ain't even going.
This my
Wayne,
thing.
before you jump in, Wayne, I just want to say to the callers, when you call in, the Eagles are on a bye next week. So, y'all got in this game, I don't got a lot to say about it. So if y'all want to, when y'all call in and talk about the game next week, since we're on a bye, I need something to watch. If y'all got a program on Netflix or something that y'all
shut up, we ain't talking about that. Anyway,
let me know.
Anyway,
we gonna watch the Cowboys lose to Pittsburgh next week.
This is my whole thing. This is my whole thing, and I've been, for the most part, I try to be even kill with it. I've been called being a hater and everything else on my own squad and everything else. Carson hasn't played great this year, and I've been ripping him when he was and everything else. But I don't want to hear Tim come in here tell me that's what I don't want to hear that, because Jalen Hurts is not a better option. And I don't want to hear Will Anthony Spencer. That's my man. He's a Cowboys fan, but I don't want to hear you coming on the page talking about something. Rebuild what? You're a Cowboy fan. If y'all was winning these crappy games, you still be all in. We got a shot. I don't want to hear that.
No.
If the Eagles, do I think the Eagles can win a championship? Heck no. But my point is, if they get to the play, I will take it. And you never know what happens. You never know what happened and everything else. But don't come here talking all this. Let's just Jalen Hurts is going to give us a better chance to win. If you saying tank the season, that's your opinion, then tank it. Hurts is not the answer right now. He hasn't thrown a pass in the NFL.
What's up, Mark? How you doing?
What's up, Mark?
Yo, what's going on? How y'all feeling, man?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, bro?
Yo, listen, I ain't gonna dog Carson, man. I'm not gonna dog him because we all
do it.
I ain't gonna do that.
Do it.
And we all seen the game, man. We seen, the mistakes he was making was crazy. But this is what I don't understand, though, right? I don't understand if you're playing a team that is terrible against the run. Mm-hmm. Why are you throwing the rock, Dougie P? What you doing?
Especially in the win.
What are you doing? And you always say you want to put your men in the right position.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing?
And when we was moving the ball, and we was
moving the rock.
Run was effective. If it was getting stifled, that's one thing. Boston Scott was actually picking up yards.
He was picking up yardage.
Where's Huntley at though? Like
I don't know. But see, and this is the thing. Like even with Carson, like they say, I know he's trying to extend the play, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you trying to extend the play, you see it's no more extension. You get rid of the ball, and then the one play took the sack. I think the bull got it was wide open in the middle, wide open, and he got sacked.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, we beat Dallas. We should have beat Dallas. It should have been easier than that. Be honest.
He misread a couple blitzes too.
Yeah.
Like when the blitz there, he should have had to pass over the middle.
Yeah.
Quick. Get it out quick.
His game is suspect.
Yeah, man. I just think that I don't know what's the matter with him. And I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna give Tim the benefit of the doubt because I ain't gonna talk bad about the Bulls. I already know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We definitely ain't gonna we ain't gonna lose next week. We ain't gonna lose next week.
Yeah, we definitely ain't gonna lose that.
But yeah, man. I mean, and I hate these late games too. It felt like we was waiting forever for this game, man.
Yeah.
Then they played like that.
And they played like trash. Mark, I need something to watch next week in the bar.
Hold on. But before you give him that, Mark.
I got you. Yeah. What you say?
Would you have considered at some point in that game going with Jalen Hurts?
Nah. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. You can't do that.
All right.
I mean, that's your starting quarterback. So if he already playing bad, you really want to get him out of this game?
Yes.
And it's over.
Once you make that move, ain't no going back.
And they're coming back from that.
I agree.
And don't go back. I'm okay with that.
Tell him you gotta relax. You gotta relax. Too.
Of all years, he want to be durable. This man has been durable his entire career, and all of a sudden he getting beat up.
Even with Jalen Hurts, right? Even with Jalen Hurts, every time they put him in, they do the same play. He passed one time today, but they always do that little play to the left. That never works.
They almost got him, but his brain
Mangle.
I see what they trying to do with that. That was crazy.
Mangle.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tim, I don't know what to tell you to watch. To be honest with you, you probably watch Dallas get beat by Steelers anyway.
SVU.
Probably for them. So
SVU. Law and Order SVU.
Go watch the Notebook.
Law and Order. Go ahead and binge.
Oh,
watch
yeah, I like
Law and Order.
SVU.
Watch the Notebook.
Yo, man, I'm gonna take that window because it's gonna be far between if we win again. So I take that.
I take it.
I don't think so.
Again.
Yeah, we played the Giants, but Giants might beat us. But anyway, yo, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all late, man. I gotta go to work early tomorrow, man. Y'all be safe, man.
Mark. We appreciate it.
All right, then.
I think we beat Cleveland in 2 weeks.
So you think we get going like a 4-game win streak?
You know.
After all that hating, after all that killing,
you think we go on a 4-game win streak?
On a 4-game win streak.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Don't want to see that.
You know what I'm gonna say. Y'all might not like me for this.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of agree with the bull Tim a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. I honestly, and I say this because I'm saying this. I'm not saying Carson washed or nothing like that, but if you put Jalen in, I don't see it being a wash if you put Jalen.
Exactly.
I honestly don't. For one, because I'm gonna tell you why. Jalen, it ain't like you putting in the dude that Dallas put in. You putting the dude that's going legit at least run the football and move around and create all kind of havoc in the backfield. And you ain't going to be able to just sit back and pin your ears against the ball and just think you're going to blitz him and just think you're going to run some janky defense against it. He going to fold. He going to get out of there and he going to make stuff happen with his feet. And then that's going to open up for his arm. So you're going to get the Giants
quarterback then, basically.
So
you're going to get the Giants quarterback.
You think
this my only thing.
Jalen Hurts is more athletic than
this is my only thing about Jalen Hurts right now. We're talking about a season coming into it. We had no preseason. Like what did he learn about any of the playbook? Because we already know Doug called these crazy whack plays. So what did he learn about? Has he had any kind of familiarity with any kind of a pro football setting? And then you talking about just throw him in there? Now if you tanking, all right, but
he's 7 weeks in. He should learn a good amount by now.
What's up, Will?
What's good, man? How you been?
How you been, bro?
Good to see you.
What's up, bro?
What's good, fellas? How y'all doing?
Is this the Dallas fan? Is this Dallas fan, Will?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Will, I give it to Will though. Will keep it straight. Will, because Will got his own. He do his little fantasy football. He do a nice little fantasy football joint.
All right, talk to me.
So we'll talk
what
football.
You got, Will? Talk to me.
Like from the rip, I was expecting y'all to blow us out from the door. Like
It should have been.
I was actually shocked. I was shocked at two things: the fact that the Cowboys defense actually showed up somewhat in the first half, and the fact that y'all didn't like manhandle us through the game. And I was expecting that. Our defense is horrible against the run. Boston Scott was averaging like 7 yards a carry in the beginning of the game, and then we don't have a secondary. So y'all should have been. I mean, yeah, it was windy, but those passes should have been a lot better. Fulgham has been decent. I mean, and that's just using it lightly.
Yep.
He's been very good.
At least number one or number two.
Yeah, Wentz trusts him for the fact that he only had what do you have? Like
what do you have?
He should have had 120 easy.
Yeah, but another thing, right? Don't we gotta take into account division games is always tough. Whether a team is garbage or not.
Come on, bro.
Oh, hold on. Whether a team is garbage or not, do anything else, division games are tougher than the NFL in every division. That's act like they not.
That's true, Ethan. That's true. And I would agree with you if Washington didn't blow Dallas' doors off last week and grab.
Not even that. That's just a part of it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Spen.
That's just a part of it. From the time that Dak Prescott went down, the Cowboys have been hot garbage.
Yeah,
not just garbage, they've been worse.
Yep.
So to come into this game after seeing what the Arizona Cardinals did, what Washington did, it's like, yo, we better come in there. We better show the same thing. It should be nothing less than that.
Now, let me ask you this though, Will. Do you think there's anything to the fact that like they did? I know y'all traded a couple guys this week, like set some guys down, traded some guys, brought some. I know the linebacker came back, the guy that's always hurt, but he is a baller though. But I mean, he always hurt.
Sean Lee.
Yeah. So, but the only thing I'm saying is, and I don't want to use this because I don't want to be like I'm giving the Eagles any kind of excuse because I don't. But if you sitting there like Dallas, they've been embarrassed the last couple of weeks. You didn't got bull. You owned it and sent some balls out and everything else. Do you think that it might have been a little bit of a spark on that defense on that type time?
Yeah, because they cut some dead weight. Got rid of Poe, who wasn't doing anything. Everson Griffin was a shocker, but you give more time to Randy Gregory, who just came back from suspension. You got Aldon Smith, who's been balling so far. He's the best. He's been the best defensive lineman up until D-Law decided to show up tonight. You get Sean Lee back, who's more of a coach type of guy at this point in his career.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that like the lens to Ethan's point, like what Ethan said about it being a division game. It's a division game. They riled up and all that other stuff. So
no, none of these guys, the guys that I mentioned that got cut, and then the guys that came in. I mean, Aldon Smith got more time, but Randy Gregory's fresh off of suspension. This is
Minnesota just give Green Bay the business today.
Yeah. But my thing, Ethan, all that goes out the window when we actually saw the game. The game was there for us to blow these jokers out. Yeah. So I'm not going to be like, well, we're playing. If Dallas was flying all over the place and they was creating havoc and in the backfield and they was shutting the run down, that's one thing. We had the run holes. We had the passing lanes. We just didn't execute as a team. We played bad.
Thanks for the call.
But they kind of did. But Dallas kind of did start shutting it. Dallas kind of did start
that run down though.
Yeah, they did.
They did start clamping that run down. We didn't have our starting running back.
No. Listen, Boston Scott was averaging like 6.7 yards per carry.
4.5.
And now they're going down like a 4 or something. Like they started stuffing it.
I mean, they did a little bit, but he's still.
No,
I don't think. First of all, I still don't think, like y'all said earlier, we didn't stick to the run like we should have. We still kept going back to the pass and back and forth. And then we did pass. Carson wasn't sharp. The stuff was there. It was there to be at. We should have blew Dallas' doors off. Dallas game should have been over by halftime.
Hold on, but some stuff. You do gotta help. You do gotta help your wide receiver out. I mean, your quarterback out. Like that deep pass, not the interception of Hightower, but the one that fell like right by his feet. Like you can't go catch that. Even the boy Greg Ward on the third down play, like you gotta catch that. We gotta make a couple plays.
What was Hightower doing on that play? Did the wind take? Like that joint just looked crazy.
The wind might have took that joint. But
it's funny because the wind been taking all of Carson Wentz's balls this year.
No, see, I mean, Tim, quiet. Tim, stop hating. But my thing is,
I'm not talking about the interception. I'm talking about the one that just fell.
But this is what I'm saying, though. I think we're a bad team. I'm not just blaming Carson. Carson played bad, but I just don't think we're a good team altogether. We come in there sometime with a suspect game plan. Dallas should have been blown out. They should have been blown out. For the simple fact they didn't get blown out, That's probably one reason why I'm talking about seeing the boy Jalen Hurts, because I just want to see some type of a transcendent spark that need to happen, and I'm not seeing, man. I'm just this game should have been a rout. This is a game, truth be told, and Wayne, you said it last week, and I think you said it earlier today. This is a game I want to see Wentz go in there and just blow their doors off. I didn't see it. And it's like, yo, all right, is it all at the feet of Wentz? No. Is 80% of it, in my opinion, at Wentz's feet?
Yes, absolutely.
I believe so.
A lot of it goes to Doug. A lot of it goes to
some
Doug.
of that play calling was very, very ridiculous. Like that third down when they tried to do the Philly special. Like, what are you doing?
I agree. Some of that stuff. But Doug, to me, run the gimmickry stuff at the wrong time. And then it's funny, like, he don't even run like I see teams like the Chiefs and the Ravens and good teams like that, they run a misdirection. Doug run gimmickry type stuff. And I'm
because you gotta have, and this is what I was telling y'all before, you gotta have that all-American type speed to do that. The Eagles don't got that blazing speed. Even our dudes that's supposed to be fast, like, all right, Hightower beat a dude in a step here. Like, he don't got that if you give him some open space with the ball, he gonna make some move, make something happen. Like even Sanders ain't even fast.
Miles
like
Sanders got that.
In my opinion.
I
don't. Look at how many times Miles Sanders got caught from behind.
One time when he got hurt, he got caught behind.
Ain't Reagor supposed to have that? Reagor
I want to talk about that first half of the game, though. The first half of the game was the worst football I've seen all year. That first half, but I will say Boston Scott, I think he played well. I think he did a good
first
job.
half. He had a good first half.
I will say that linebacking core look a lot better with Gary not in there.
I was thinking the same thing.
I agree with that 100% too. I agree with that 100.
But how can we make a decision on that when Dallas stinks? You really can't comment. Listen,
we both stink.
It's hard
to how I can make a decision on that because they still was getting there to make the play. Gary wasn't getting off blocks on trash teams.
Well, that quarterback stink. That quarterback Danucci.
Yeah, but when they wanted to run the ball,
he shouldn't even be in the league. He shouldn't even be in the league.
How much do you think they was averaging per run? Their run wasn't all that great. Dallas' run wasn't all that great.
They started gashing in the second half, and then they started picking up.
Ezekiel Elliott averaged 3.3 yards a carry. How much was he gashing us?
Pollard had a couple nice runs. I mean,
he ran 7 for 40 for 5.7 yards. But but Zeke 19 carries, 63 yards. That's not gashing us.
He ain't the only one that ran the ball.
Okay, and I just told you, Pollard got 40 yards.
I mean, I agree with Wayne. I'm not really.
They wasn't gashing us.
I think without Gary, we looked a lot better. I mean, how we going to look moving forward against when we start playing a little bit better competition, we'll see. But I already seen the improvement on Gary. I was impressed. I'm good.
Yeah,
but I will say this:
Edwards looked like he's a baller.
So are y'all ready? Are y'all seriously ready to move on from Wentz now? Have you seen enough?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
How much time do y'all need?
I'm ready to move on.
How much?
What do you think you're getting with Hurts? What do you think you're getting with Hurts?
A baller.
Why do you think just because you draft a quarterback, he's gonna be great? Like, stop.
Hurts is gonna be the real deal.
He's the real deal, and everybody.
What shows you that? What have you seen? What have you seen that tell you Hurts is the real deal?
I've seen enough of Carson Wentz to show that he's not.
No.
Because here's the thing.
No.
This is the definition of insanity. We've been seeing the same. We've been seeing.
But you won the game.
I tell y'all what. I tell you what. My man Caleb told me. Shout out to Caleb. That Jalen is the real deal.
Wait. Real quick though, Ethan. Let me address this real quick. See, this is why Tim is a fraud.
Tim is a fraud.
And because he's the same person. No, Ben Simmons is going to shoot a jumper this year. You got to keep Ben. But then you want to turn around and Carson Wentz, who actually had an MVP type season at one point in time, you say, nope, it's been too long. We done with him.
This is year 5. You're talking about year 2.
What's year 2? So what? How many MVP seasons?
Why are you still talking about the past?
No.
How many MVP seasons Ben Simmons had?
See, Wayne is right. Tim,
he was defensive player.
Tim, you can't say. I could make the argument for why I want Jalen Hurts. I gave up on Ben. You still Ben.
I gave up on Wentz.
No, exactly. So how you gonna give up on Wentz and you ain't give up on Ben?
Keep that same energy.
First of all, that's too. We talking about. I'm talking about football.
Keep the same energy. If you feel that the dude is trash and he ain't show you nothing, then speak on it. You give all these excuses for Ben. Oh, the coach is holding back. LeBron James ain't practiced with him hard enough. And all these old other, it was his dad's fault. His dad ain't buying the right size shoes and ain't changing. Like, it's all these excuses for Ben. But then when you went for somebody who actually did have an MVP year, you ready to let him go. Now, I'm fine if you keep it the same.
Carson Wentz had 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions. And he has the most fumbles in the league since he's been in the league.
And Ben Simmons scored 1 point in a playoff game.
And Ben
missed this playoffs altogether in the bubble.
He had the most non-shooting
because of an injury. And y'all know
he had the most non-threes.
I'm done with Carson. Carson is not. You're not going to win.
You've been done with Carson before he started.
Mentally, if y'all got to be honest with Carson Wentz. He's still doing stupid things like holding on to the ball, trying to extend plays.
Okay.
And
so what has Jalen Hurts showed you that you know he's better?
Because it's based off his college career.
You never even watched him in college.
I've seen his stats, and I'm not going. I will not sit up here and say that I was a big Jalen Hurts fan. I will not do that. But what I will say,
Tim, don't do that. Don't put your foot in your mouth. Don't speak on that you don't know about. Don't do that. If you don't know, just say you don't. It's okay not to know.
And it's okay. What did I just say, Ephraim? What did I just say?
Tim already told you his real answer was, I've seen Carson Wentz. So basically anybody else other than Carson, but he's trying to make it like he gave Carson this shot.
I gave Carson a shot.
Listen, y'all don't know
5 years. He has not won one playoff game. He has no playoff games, no victories under his belt whatsoever.
We're in this chat with Tim, and he's the same person that's been ripping Carson all this time.
In a playoff game, when he got in the playoff game, he faked like he got a concussion because he got scared.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
We ain't gonna do that.
No. Let him talk. Let him talk because his real foolishness.
But then after the game, he all high fiving everybody, headbutting people without a helmet on and stuff.
Listen.
Y'all did good. Carson Wentz is a fraud. Y'all know he's a fraud. Y'all know it.
You in real form, man. You mad because he won?
Yeah, I know. Let the man talk.
Carson Wentz gets the whole rest of this year. In all seriousness, you ain't gonna bench him this year. You ain't gonna do nothing with that.
Why not?
Carson Wentz is gonna get the rest of this year, whether we like it or not. He has the rest of this year to see what he got.
I'm not even saying
barring injury.
I'm not even
barring
saying,
injury.
I'm not even saying it is a certain point sometimes when you got to sit a quarterback down for his own good, for his own mental good. I'm not even saying sitting down and say you bench. But even if they came out real rap, they came out with Jalen Reed in the second half and said, you know what, this ain't your game. We're gonna go with Hurts the second half and see how you do, and then bring him back. I wouldn't even been mad at that because it is a true. Oh, hell, you know what? Never mind. I knew what. You know what? You know what?
Yo, E, what's good? Emil, what's going on?
What's up, E?
What's going on, man?
They trying to hype up this boy. Can you please tell them?
Nobody's hyping him up. Nobody's hyping him up.
Nope. You can't even really compare Ben Simmons to Wentz when Ben Simmons only just played his 3rd year. Wentz is in his 6th year.
Ben Simmons in his 4th year.
This is
email. Stop. Listen. Don't do that.
He didn't play his 1st year.
Don't do that.
Listen, all I'm just saying is the comparison is not the same.
If you want to come and hate on Wentz. Please do not try to cape for Ben Simmons.
I'm caping for Ben.
Don't make it. Ben trash, dog. Ben trash.
I'm not even saying Ben is good or not. I'm saying the comparisons are not the same because Ben only finished his 3rd year playing. Carson Wentz is going to his 6th year playing.
Yeah,
but I don't understand.
No, he's not going to 6th year playing. This is only like his 5th year if you take it to consider his injury.
But that's still.
Since you want to take into consideration Ben's injuries,
that's still 2 years more under his belt than Simmons.
I mean, but how much more do you want to see? To me, the comparison is the same.
Well, I've seen enough for Carson Wentz.
What I'm saying is, it's still you could still make the argument where you could still want to see more with Ben. Nobody should never want to see
no. Listen. The reason why the argument is the same because Wentz actually had an MVP caliber year. Ben hasn't. Wentz did it in his 2nd year. Ben has never reached no expectation of nobody.
Ben made the All-Star game
3 times.
One time, and he made it from the coaches vote. And he
made the All-Star game
back to back. He made the last 2 years.
Stop it.
Now, mind you, I'm from
protesting.
This is another point. This is another point.
Don't get on here. Don't get on here doing that.
This is another point I want to make because the coach is literally embarrassing Carson Wentz out there by not benching him. Honestly, he's making like when your quarterback looks that bad, you kind of want to save him from himself.
No, but you want to but
Carson
hold on.
Carson Wentz should have been benched. He should have been.
No, but why he actually hold on? But he actually put together a drive to give us the lead. So if you would have benched him, you would have never seen that.
If you would have benched him, Jalen Hurts might have did that earlier.
Jalen Hurts might have threw an interception.
No,
Jalen Hurts might have lost the game totally.
Jalen Hurts might have got concussed when he tried to run for that touchdown.
Jalen Hurts was one of the most accurate quarterbacks.
Listen,
hold on. We're not saying
threw four. He had four turnovers by himself.
Hold on. We're not saying he didn't have a bad. I'm not saying he didn't have a bad game. He had a bad
I
game.
know you're not saying that.
But what I'm saying is he still gives you the best chance to win, and he showed it because he won the game.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep making this argument that's kind of redundant now. When Wentz is actually the reason why we didn't blow the Cowboys out and almost lost.
But then he's the reason we won. So I don't.
He's not the reason we won. The defense is the reason we won.
Yep.
No, he put us up.
The defense is the reason.
No, but he put us up before that.
The defense shut the door.
Wentz had 4 turnovers. He turned the ball over, and the defense turned the ball over again to keep them from scoring, and it kept it 3-0.
No, hold on. Didn't Wentz drive us down and we scored and we went up 6 points?
He had 4 turnovers in the game.
How was that winning the game? But
what I'm saying is he gives you the best chance to win. What you trying to take the season and put Jalen Hurts in? What makes you think Jalen Hurts gonna be good? What makes you think Jalen Hurts gonna be better than Wentz?
Wentz is like a pimp. He
beats you up and
then run a bathwater for you.
Tim has email.
Hold on. Let him.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What was Wentz stats tonight? Read me Wentz stat line.
That don't matter. We won.
I just want to know. That's the whole point. You don't think Jalen Hurts?
Tim said it was 15 for 27, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles.
How many yards?
Tim?
100 and something.
120 something. You don't think Jalen Hurts could have did at least that?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Okay. But the rookie that started today for Dallas had 180. So so Jalen Hurts couldn't do it.
And he lost.
But he had still 180.
And he fumbled the football.
So
and we ran it in for a touchdown to seal the deal.
2 rookies playing against each other. Jalen Hurts.
And he fumbled the football, and we ran it. And didn't he?
Truth be told, this is the one time I actually do agree with Emo. I think he should have been benched at the half. I do. I think for his own mental, like Emo said, and that's what I was saying before Emo came on. Remember, I was saying if you would have benched him at the half, not just saying he done for the year he benched, but this game you checking out.
Right.
You're gonna pitch you this game and let you get your mind right and sit back for a minute. Because you making dumb. Truth be told, I was on the textbook with y'all, and I was ready to bench him after the first turnover because it was so stupid. It was so dumb they held onto that ball and fumbled. It had me irritated. And if Doug would have said, "Yo, sit out for the next series because you're playing yourself," he'd have been within his right. Because I'm sure they talked to Wentz over and over about those type of plays. And for you to come in here and do it again, that was irritating. And I just about had enough of it. And Doug was on the sideline.
I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you more.
Doug was like this. He's shaking his head. Doug was salty. He was salty.
That was my point. That was my whole point, Ephraim. He should have saved him from himself because Wentz was embarrassing himself out there.
Wentz has the rest of this year. I'm gonna tell you now.
Unfortunately, because the contract. I'm telling you, if Wentz ain't signed a contract, Wentz behind would have been on that bench.
Yes.
This is what I keep trying to bring up with y'all. Y'all keep forgetting to. All right, I'm not opposed to that. If
did Wayne get low?
Who, me?
Yeah, you sang that a little low. Go ahead.
Well, now
you got something good for me to watch over the bye.
Watch Black Box.
Oh, you did say that was good.
Yeah, that was good. You ain't watched that was a good movie.
I'm
watching the other throw Wentz through the Fogle. I mean, that's what I'm saying. The Wentz throws like.
All right, thanks, Email.
Thanks, Email.
Hold on. This is the point I was trying to make, Ephraim. And this is what I keep saying. It had been we had no preseason. We didn't see nothing from Hurts. Hurts had no kind of reps, no this, that, and the other. Has Hurts even ran with the first team?
Listen, you can go on YouTube right now and watch.
I
don't care about college highlights.
YouTube and college.
You could go right on YouTube and watch his highlights if you want to see how.
I mean, but when
highlights. Guess what? You know what else I could do? I could go and watch Carson Wentz highlights if they don't show his bad plays.
Hey,
so I don't care about highlights.
I mean,
Go
but
watch JJ Arcega-Whiteside highlights.
Do that.
Picked him up the beginning.
I mean, you could say the same thing about the Miami starter. I don't know how many runs. Fitzpatrick, to my knowledge, was a starter since day one, and he started, and then he was doing well. And
wasn't he announced as a starter this week? So he ran practice as the starting quarterback, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying.
This is my point. Rieger. Now, if you telling me they say something,
Hurts.
I mean, we keep saying Rieger. I know.
Yeah, my fault. This is my thing. So if you're telling me they say, okay, Jalen Hurts is going to be the starter when we come back, when we play the Giants next time, we're gonna let Carson down. And Hurts is getting the reps as a starter. All right, I feel a little more comfortable with that. But you telling me in the middle of a game where he hasn't had no reps with the first team, no, let's bench Carson, make a point. That's so dumb.
No, it's not. Because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you
won
why.
the game.
We would have lost that game. We would have lost that game.
We would have lost. We definitely
we was going to lose this game. If any other football player,
we would say we was going to lose the game and we won.
Quarterback that would have been in the game right now, we would have lost $1. It was fortunate we was going against a fifth round.
Not if it was Nick Foles.
Pick.
Not if it was Nick Foles. What'd he do?
I'm not on a Tim Jones saying we would have. He would have I'm guaranteeing he would have played, so exceptional. But I do agree with Email. Wentz turned the ball over 4 times, bro. Yeah. 4 times. And all 4 of them, Jones, was his fault. At least 3 of them. You may be able to say the one interception carried a little bit from the win or whatever. But at least 3 of them, Jones, was directly his fault. That bad one he threw to Rieger and the 2 fumbles.
You don't win that game. You don't win that game.
That one interception on the side, that actually was a great catch by the defense.
It was a great catch. But it was a ball that shouldn't even been thrown. At least the way he threw it. If you're going to throw it to Rieger, the ball was in front of Rieger. So the only way you actually could have let Rieger make a play if you would have underthrew it. He overthrew it and he threw it ahead of him. I'm like, where was you going with this? So I mean, my thing is, truth be told, I don't think Jalen Hurts would come in there and muck it up that bad to where we would have lost that game.
I don't know what he would have done. The Cowboys defense coordinator could have confused the mess out of Rieger, and he could have been throwing picks
Hurts. Yeah,
Hurts, blitzing him and everything else.
Then he would just ran. He would just ran for the first down. That's what young quarterback.
He ain't run for nothing. He almost got knocked out. That's what almost happened. They almost killed him.
He almost died. The same way he tried to run on him when he came in on them plays and got blown up. Huh?
He got arm talent. He got leg talent. He was getting there and he'll make.
We don't know what his arm talent is.
Oh, we saw. I saw.
He got a cannon.
Bits and pieces of it. He got.
And they say according to, if you look at the highlights, you'll see they say he's very accurate.
Highlights. JJ Arcega-Whiteside got college highlights.
All right, Thursday we're gonna play Jalen Hurts highlights, college highlights. Okay.
You know what's wrong with Wentz though? For real. Wentz wind up is kind of irritating to me. Like you see his passes coming. He get it out fast because they clocked him. He actually get it out fast, but that wind up look funky sometimes. Jalen Hurts got a nice stick. Boom, boom. He gonna get in there. He gonna light it up. I'm telling y'all.
So what y'all think of Brandon Graham's performance today, Wayne?
It was the same Brandon Graham. Only difference was he made one play in the beginning of the game instead of one play at the end.
How important was that play?
Huh?
Because they was about to go up 10. They was about to go up 10-0.
Okay, a lot of plays are important. He made one play.
Yeah,
I've been saying this is.
No, Graham made a couple plays that game. I watched him.
No, he didn't. This has been my knock on Brandon Graham. He makes a big play, but then you don't see him the whole rest of the game. Where do you see him?
But listen, how many plays? Let's be realistic. How many plays in a game do DNs make? Do they make 10 plays a game?
No, but it seems like when Vinny
I'm telling you, they don't.
It seems like when Vinny Curry came in the game for him, Vinny Curry actually made a couple plays.
You was hating on Vinny Curry just
and I'm still hating on Vinny Curry. But my point
now Vinny Curry making plays because you want to hate on
Vinny. Now you got a jersey, Vinny Curry jersey.
No, Vinny Curry made more plays than
Vinny Curry
made more plays than Brandon Graham did today.
Did Vinny Curry get a sack?
Yeah, he did.
He got a sack.
And for real, he recovered the fumble, but did
he get a sack fumble?
Huh?
Did he get a sack fumble?
He got a fumble recovery.
Brandon Graham did.
Yeah, I'm watching
what else Brandon Graham
gets on the ball. Wentz is stupid. I like Wentz, but
I said, listen. Brandon Graham gives you, and he's actually playing the best he's played, like stat wise sacks. But Brandon Graham, I don't see him for a whole game, and he comes up with one play.
Yo, my man. No, Brandon. I actually watched Brandon a couple of times. He was actually.
I did too.
He actually made a couple plays just as regards even getting in the backfield with the run and kind of blowing up his man early and kind of changing the trajectory of the running back. So we got some plays in the back. No, he did. Brandon Graham was balling to me. I think Brandon Graham might have. Did he ever try? You ever meet Brandon Graham? He tried to crack on Isha. I think Isha maybe said she said Brandon Graham.
Crack on his
Hold
wife.
on, wait.
Remember for a minute.
Actually, as a person, I like Brandon Graham.
Hold on, you was bigging up. Who was you bigging up? Vinny Curry?
Yeah.
Vinny Curry had one tackle today.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Graham had 4.
Mm-hmm.
Just to throw that out there. So you said Vinny Curry did better than Brandon.
How many plays did they both run?
I'm just telling you what the stats say. You don't care how many plays. You said Curry played better than Graham.
No. I said he got as many sacks.
No, you didn't. You said he played better than Graham.
You said he got a sack.
You said he made more plays. You said he made more plays than Graham.
He did make more plays. He was around the ball. Ain't that what you say? I seen Brandon Graham forced to play the other way.
Listen, Brandon was balling. I'm not hating on Brandon. You the only one.
TJ Edwards actually had 13 tackles today.
Yeah, I know. We told you he was balling.
And my boy Maddox, y'all see Maddox? Maddox was in shutdown mode today too. I told y'all Maddox is a tight,
Maddox was playing off kind of far. Maddox gave up quite a bit of like some of them third down conversions.
No, because they was hating because they kept calling him a pass interference. That pass interference was suspect on Maddox too. They hated on him. But everybody in their right position when Maddox back. You move Mills back to safety. He looked better. You moved. I like the other dude. Ethan, what was the other safety name that you put on the John?
Parks.
Will
Parks.
Yeah, he
I heard he was in trade conversations. I still would trade for a linebacker though if they had one available.
One just came available. The Jets traded away their linebacker to Pittsburgh.
So who's available?
Pittsburgh is the linebacker factory.
And it was like a 5th round or 7th round pick for him.
How is he available?
Is he available?
I said one was available.
Oh, okay.
I heard Howie's trying to trade D-Jack. He was trying to trade D-Jack and Alshon.
No, he wasn't.
And Zach.
Of course he's trying to trade him.
Yeah, he should have been traded him. That's what I'm saying. See, but hold up. That goes back.
Hold on. When I was saying they should have traded him at the beginning of the year, y'all dudes was giving me
Who?
Remember I was screaming out we should have traded Zach Ertz?
Oh, no, I'm talking about D-Jack and Alshon.
Yo, who get y'all game ball today before we cut out?
Carson.
Okay. I guess we're gonna end the show now and then because
Brandon Graham for his one play.
Actually,
the defense get the game ball.
No,
I'm giving it to Edwards. I'm giving Edwards. Edwards was all over the field.
The defense.
Edwards was balling. I'm
gonna give mine on Travis.
Golden tips.
I'm gonna get back to Travis Fogel because again,
somebody had to get Fogel on the ball.
Travis, he's turning into be a legit 1 or 2 wide receiver, as I said in the beginning, and I was disputed after he had a nice game for 150 yards, and you was like, he ain't no number 1, he ain't no number 2.
No, I didn't say that. I said I'm not ready to deem him that yet. Y'all was putting the anointing oil on him like he was Jerry Rice or he was OBJ after the one-hand catch in New York. I said, I just want to see a little bit more before I put the anointing on him. Now I'm ready to anoint.
one game later. It just was one game. Huh?
I say what I'm ready to anoint.
Wait. So it's just the one game against a trash Dallas team, and that puts you over the top.
No, it's a cumulative effect of games. That's what I'm saying. Y'all was ready to do it after one game.
No, don't do that. Y'all was.
What happened was Ephraim kept making excuses for Carson Wentz. He was like, he has a receiver that's doing well, so we can't sit there and be like he doesn't have receivers because the receiver's performing. He was like, no.
Hightower.
Hold on. Let's keep in mind. Travis Fulgham, the number 1 y'all saying, did drop an easy touchdown like 2 weeks ago. So
that happens. But
that's my point. I'm still
that was last week.
That was last week. Okay, one of them weeks it happened. That's the Tim is trying to act like it's like this bull just been catching everything. He been like on some old Antonio Brown, Julio Jones type stuff. Like he balling. I'm not hating. But you was ready to put the anointing on him like he doing everything to make him a legit number 1. He balling. I love what I'm saying.
Oh, and listen,
and them two
definitely got to get a bull Fletcher Cox a shout out too. I saw Ed posted.
Oh yeah, Fletcher was balling.
But Fletcher do that.
Yo, Ed, call up before we roll up.
Fletcher was balling.
Fletcher do that game in and game out though, but that's why he takes on them double teams to let Brandon Graham look like he getting closer to the and every once in a while he chases somebody in the Brandon Graham arms. And
listen, if Brandon Graham gets a sack a game, I'm good with that.
That's 16 sacks in a year.
Exactly.
I can roll with that.
He's not on pace for that, so.
No, what he got? 7 or 8?
He might be. How many games he played?
Yeah, he got 7 or 8 this year. Don't hate on Brand. Old man still
7.
balling. But listen, a couple things we need.
Finish the season out because we can already play some tougher teams.
I want to upgrade Hightower. I still want to upgrade that wide receiver position, and we need another running back.
Yeah,
I agree.
Healthy.
Rieger actually, I think Rieger might be all right though. I'm kind of liking Rieger.
All right, so after the bye, we have New York Giants, Cleveland, and Seattle. Where y'all see?
You got Giants first.
He got 7 sacks this year, so he is on pace to at least get about 15.
So we got Giants, Cleveland, and Seattle. We all see us going 2-1.
Oh, we going 3-0.
I see 2-1.
We going 3-0.
We don't
beat Seattle. We don't beat Seattle.
We're not beating Seattle.
We going to pay back Seattle for that playoff loss.
If Wentz goes down, we can go 3-0.
Y'all see DK Metcalf again?
Ain't nobody paying attention to you, Tim.
Just see my man DK go off.
All right, y'all. We're gonna be back on Thursday night. This is a short show. We just want to come and just chop it up with the fam. So we got one more call. We're gonna take this call before we roll out.
DK Metcalf had 12 catches, 161 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Hey, jeez.
What JJ second?
Yo, what's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up, baby?
What's good? Yo, just real quick. This is my first game, and you know I love Wentz. I'm a Wentz lover.
Me
This
too.
is my first game. I was ready to bench him, though, man.
Me too. That's what I was just saying.
This is my first game. I was ready to bench him, but you know me. I still got to ride. I still got to ride out. I think all the turnovers was his fault.
Yeah,
like he was throwing the rock with 2 defenders in the area, like on his interceptions, like those long draws. But real quick, I think I'm liking Brandon. I'm listening to y'all. I'm liking Brandon Graham play. You know what I mean?
Look at Wayne when you say
look at Wayne. Look directly at Wayne.
We already know Brandon Graham is in bull. Don't do that. Because we know Brandon Graham is your man. Ed has conversations with Brandon Graham. That's his. Yeah. He know Brandon Graham.
Yeah, Brandon Graham's my guy. I mean, Michigan, baby. You know what I mean? Michigan. But Fletcher Cox balled out.
He did.
I think I wasn't ready to anoint Fulgham either, Ephraim, but. You got to give it to him now, man.
It's time.
4 or 5 games in a row.
Y'all ain't see that fire over his head.
And I want to, real quick, I want to talk about that Fulgham drop touchdown the other week. His foot came down out of bounds anyway, so it wasn't counted. All
right, I take that.
I've been hearing about that dog. Like, no, his foot stepped out of bounds, and even when he brought it down, it wasn't counted. But anyway, it did go through his hands. A couple of his jaws. He's been kind of fortunate, Fulgham. Like a couple of those kind of went through his hands and he catching it with his body a little bit.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
you know what I mean, a lot of his joints ain't clean, but he's still making the plays.
He just got to get used to that ball that Wentz throw.
Yeah.
I
was cracking up at Tim calling Wentz a pimp. Yo, I was like,
hey, Ed, at what point in the game was you ready to put the boy Jalen in?
The interception that he threw.
Which one?
The one where the ball got his shin slash kneecap down.
Yeah, that joint.
That joint, because it was like right before halftime, we needed those points. Eagles should have blew the Cowboys out.
It shouldn't even been that close.
It shouldn't even been that close, man. And the fact that I hate these games because we should be blowing these balls out. It should be a nice, comfortable game. You could go into work tomorrow, no anxiety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, they gotta play these games. We were playing Danucci.
Man, first of all, y'all talking all that y'all wanted to be a blowout. If it was a blowout, y'all would have went to sleep at halftime. Stop it. When nobody stayed up for the whole game.
1 or 2. Can we do that at least once?
Yeah.
Can we have an easy win?
Yeah, that was the point.
When you know me, I don't go to sleep at any time during these games, bro.
I'm talking about Ethan. Ethan, man, I'm gonna shoot.
You know I don't go to sleep. I tell you I'm going to sleep, and I'm sitting, and I if I ever got in the bed, I'm getting back up 2 minutes later, turn the TV on.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a show for me to watch during the bye? Anything you like?
No, not really. I mean, all my shows is on like their break until
It's still games on during that week. You do know that.
November watch football.
November broadcast.
I seen his highlights.
Stop.
You don't watch nothing, but I seen his highlights.
Yeah, I've been scanning Netflix for a couple of shows and Hulu and stuff like that. I've been meaning to watch that John Wayne was talking about. Just didn't get a chance to look at it.
Black Box.
Yeah, the Black Box, John.
But listen, this is what I will say about the Eagles. As much as we say they're a bad team,
thanks.
As much as y'all say we a bad team and Wentz is terrible, we have been in every single game this year, whether it's a good team or bad team. Let me change that. We've been in every single game, even with the good teams. We still been in the game.
The Rams game might have been the toughest one.
Yeah,
and even with
Pittsburgh,
even with the Rams joint, we was in it, but then they just like blew the doors off.
Yeah, so just imagine if you actually had a quarterback.
No, but see that's my whole point too about that. You talking about just benching him to say, oh, we're gonna put this guy in that we don't even know if he can be our future quarterback, but we're gonna put him in and take Wentz out. Could you imagine the same ones talking about benching Wentz and putting in Rieger in the Dallas game? So you imagine they make that switch and then Dallas put their foot on our neck.
That would have been a perfect game.
And then you got all the Cowboy fans like Tim.
So are you telling me in his debut he's going to throw four?
We them boys.
You believe that Jalen Hurts would have been responsible for 4 turnovers in his debut game?
I don't think he would have been.
I don't
think he would have been responsible for 2 touchdowns.
They not being logical, but
and I'm gonna tell you why. You're
not telling me nothing.
Hold on. Everybody that comes from college in the NFL is always astounded. You hear him about how these NFL players go for the football. He's not used to that. They go for the football at a ridiculous amount every play.
My thing is, but
don't get that ball up.
He played against a rookie that will start his first game too.
Go and get that ball up.
My thing is, for one, the boy the boy Jalen Hurts. He elusive. He remind me of Shady. You know how Shady used to hold the ball like a loaf of bread, but he would never really fumble that much.
Come out.
Because the defenders is worried about tackling. The moves I seen Jalen Hurts put on, I think was the last game or the game before. This dude,
it was like 3 games ago. He didn't get a yard in the last 3 games.
The bull got game. If he getting, I'm telling y'all now, the reason why Doug ain't putting him in there, because if he get in, he ain't coming out. Exactly. That's the fact.
Hold on. What do you do against the Giants?
Who? Wentz?
Hurts last week.
Who? You said
Hurts?
These are spot.
I can't judge you on 2 plays.
Judge on a play and then come back.
And the plays is like plays that they know he going to run. That's stupid.
Tim, did you agree with Ephraim? You said you can't judge him on those spotted plays.
Like spot plays, like he come in once and then you disappear for 18 plays.
So you saying you can't judge him on that?
But
you're telling me he gives you the better option of winning over Wentz over these spot plays you've seen.
I'm gonna send you the highlights.
This is
I'm gonna text you his highlights. I'm gonna tell him right now. I'm gonna send you his greatest hits.
I'm telling you, man.
All right, y'all. We're gonna be back on Thursday night.
They didn't get in there. It's the end of Carson, bro.
We'll be back on Thursday night at around 8:00. So check in. We'll drop another podcast.
Jalen Hurts.
So we're gonna get some rap.
No more late games.
We gonna get some sleep. We are happy the Eagles won. It's a good thing because we gonna
No.
We are. We the tallest.
I just said if we put Rieger in and Dallas won against a Cowboy, you said that would be a good thing.
We the tallest midget in the circus, so that's cool in our division. We are who we are.
One. Ain't that right, Ethan?
We winning despite Carson Wentz, not because of Carson Wentz. And so everybody, y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all on Thursday. Thanks you can catch us on Spotify and also on YouTube and Facebook, obviously.
Jalen Hurts coming to a game near you.
We out.
Deuces.